Assalamu Alaikum. Hi, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are doing great. Okay. Previous class, what lesson we have started? What lesson I am taking? Do you know that? The lesson, chapter number 3. The lesson name is Whitewashing the Fence. It's a very, very interesting story, isn't it? You are all ready to hear the story, isn't it? Did you read the textbook? Very interesting, but some paragraph it's little difficult only to understand that. But if you read one or two times, you can able to understand. Okay, so what is the story? What is the story? Did you remember the story? So the story is written by Samuel Langhorne Clemens, written by Mark Twain. Okay, so it is a story about a little boy who used his wit, okay, and intelligence to get out of a tedious task his aunt wanted him to do. So his aunt gave him some work, but he want to escape from that work. He want to play a tricks. So it's full of about the what is that little boy, about the little boy, how he was interacting with the other children, how he was escaping from that work was given by his aunt Polly. Okay, so first paragraph, it's a description about the village. I told you, Saturday morning, the air is fresh, there is a fragrance of smell of flowers and everything around the village. So in that village only Tom was appearing. So he was started whitewashing his fence. He was very little boy, no. So he is not an adult. He was little boy. So doing the same work, he felt very, very bored. Okay, he felt bored and tired. So he want to play a tricks. So what happened? He was when another friend who is Jim where came that in that place. So he is asking, okay, can you paint this fence for some time? He was asking Jim. Jim also very a playful boy. And what Jim was telling, no. Another character he was telling, Ole, Mrs. Ole, very, very angry with me if I not do that work. So whatever work they have given to you, you have to do that work. Whatever work they have given to me, I have to do that work. So we cannot exchange the works. He is telling. Okay, who is telling? Jim. Okay, there is a conversation between Jim and Tom. And then what happened? But Tom was interested to do the Jim's work. What Jim's work? Jim's work is to take water from the town pump. Okay, so that he can escape from this whitewashing the fence. Okay, so he was. You want to in that water pump there are so many boys and girls, they will come and they can enjoy their conversation. So you want to go to the water pump. Okay, and then what happened? So it's a conversation between Jim and he was to attract Jim. Tom told, I'm having one, what is it, white alley. White alley means it's a marble. Okay, playing things for boys. So he is telling, I will give you this white alley, so that you can do this work. Can you do this work? He is asking. So there's a conversation between them is going, and then Aunt Polly came. Aunt Polly was having a slipper in hair, in his victory in his eyes, he was coming in that place. Okay, and then Tom has many playthings with him. What are the playthings he is having? What is this? It's not what is it? Sometimes the playthings might be, what is it, broken also. Okay, he's not having perfect toys. He is having marbles, trash, and then broken eye, cat, like that he is having, doll and all. Okay, so to exchange the toys, he want to give the toys to the other boys so that they can do that, what is that, whitewashing the fence. Whitewashing means what? Painting the fence. Understand? And then what happened? So last class we have seen that another character is coming. Who is that? Ben Rojas. Ben Rojas is also was a he is also a very happy little boy. So he was personating means as if he pretending to be a steamboat. Okay, he is pretending to be a steamboat and giving some sounds and all. Okay, and he was running, what is that, driving the engine, like that he was doing. And then up to that we have seen that. Okay, so what happened, for he was personating the big Missouri and considered himself to be drawing 9 feet of water. He was boat and captain and engine bells combined, so he had to imagine himself standing on his own hurricane deck giving the orders and executing them. So he was personifying as if he was the steamboat, and then he himself a captain, he himself engine bells and everything he was, and giving sounds like that. What is that? What he was producing one sound, ting-a-ling-a-ling, like that he was singing, the lots of, and then chow chow chow, like that he was saying. Like it's a foreign story, so their way of pronunciation, way of language is different. Okay, so they are he is what is it, driving the engine, so he was happily doing that. But really there is no steamboat and all. He is imagining. In front of the Tom he was doing everything. Let her go back, set her back on the starboard. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, chow chow chow. His right hand meantime describing 30 circles, or it was representing a 40-foot wheel. So what happened? Starboard means they have given. For example, if you have the boat structure is like that, no? So here the right side they are calling as what is that, starboard. Okay, understand? So they will call that starboard. So either side, we in the boat, either side, right hand side and left hand side is there. So one of the side they called it as starboard. And then he was what is that, he was enjoying and he was driving the engine. Okay, who? Ben Rogas. Okay, and then stop the stabler, ting-a-ling-a-ling, stop the lab boat, come head on the starboard, stop her, let your outside turn over slow. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, chow chow chow, get out that line, lively now, come out with your spring line, what you are about there, take it round the stump with the bite of it, stand by that stage, now let her go, down with the engine, swear, ting-a-ling-a-ling. So he was enjoying the engine and he was producing some sound like that, he was happily driving the engine. Okay, imagination. And then now the character who is Tom went on whitewashing. So these pictures was in front of the Tom Ben Rogas was doing. Okay, Tom was whitewashing the fence one side, Ben Rogas was acting as if he was driving the engine. Okay, so what happened? Now only again the character is coming. Tom went on whitewashing, paid no attention to the steamboat. Okay, so what happened? But Tom didn't pay any attention to Ben Rogas. Okay, he was continuously whitewashing the fence. Ben stared a moment and said, "Hi, you are up a stump, ain't you?" So what happened? Stump means what is the meaning? In a difficult situation. So what happened? Ben Rogers was imagining as if he was driving the train, but what happened now? Tom didn't notice Ben Rogers. Okay, Tom didn't notice Ben Rogers, and what happened? Ben Rogers was asking. Now he was asking to Tom. Okay, now he was talking to Tom. What he was talking? Are you in difficult situation? Okay, who is asking? Ben Rogers is asking to Tom. Are you in difficult situation? You have any sadness? He was asking. Okay, Ben Rogers was asking. So now no, answer. Tom surveyed his last touch with the eye of an artist. Then he gave his brush another gentle sweep and surveyed the result as before. Ben ranked up alongside of him. Tom's mouth watered for the apple, but he stuck to his work. So what happened? So already I told you Ben Rogers had an apple. Okay, so what happened? He was mouth water. Mouth water means what? If anything, any delicious sweets or any food, if we see, what happened? Our mouth will be water, like that. In the same way, Tom was Ben Rogers had the apple, so his mouth was watered. Understand? You want to eat that apple, that sort of feelings he has. Understand? And then what happened? Tom didn't open his mouth. He continuously painting his what? Fence. Understand? So up to that I am stopping this lesson. We will continue next class. Surely we will complete this lesson. Okay, so so my advice is see the video. All should write the summary. Okay, whatever video you are seeing in English subject, you have to summarize, and you have to say either in voice message or you can send a notes, like that. Okay, so it will develop your English. Okay, you have to keep on work out that. Okay, so until inshallah I will meet you in next class. We will continue the same lesson. Until then, take care. Assalamu Alaikum. Thank you.